Every single second, somewhere in the world, an older adult takes a fall. And every minute, another senior ends up in an emergency room because that fall caused an injury they never saw coming. Even more surprising is this. More than half of older adults who fall cannot get back up without help, even if the injury is small. And the longer someone remains on the floor, whether 30 minutes or 3 hours, the higher the risk of dehydration, shock, muscle breakdown, or complications that can change their health for days, months, or even longer. These aren't numbers meant to frighten you. They're truths meant to prepare you. Because knowing what to do in the first few moments after a fall can protect your independence, protect your comfort, and in many cases, protect your life. You're here right now because you care about staying safe. You care about knowing what to do before you need it. And you care about staying in control of your health. So I want you to imagine for a moment, just quietly, without stress, what it would feel like to suddenly lose your balance. You're walking through your living room or your bathroom or your kitchen. Maybe the floor is a little slippery. Maybe your shoe catches on a rug. Maybe your knee buckles for a moment. It happens quickly, faster than you can react, and suddenly your body shifts off balance. You reach out for something to grab, but it's too far away. And before you know it, gravity pulls you down, and you find yourself on the floor. There's a moment of shock that always follows a fall. It doesn't matter how strong you are or how alert you feel. That moment when you're lying on the ground can fill you with surprise, confusion, maybe frustration, and sometimes fear. Your brain tries to replay what happened. Your heart beats a little faster. You wonder if you're hurt, or if you'll be able to get up, or if you should try moving at all. This video is here to walk you through exactly what to do in that moment. Calmly, slowly, safely. Because those first few minutes matter more than you know. And the more prepared you feel, the less stress and fear you'll carry if you ever face that situation. So let's begin by imagining you've just fallen. No panic. No rushing. Just you and me, walking through it step by step. Before anything else, you stop. You stay exactly where you are. You don't try to force yourself back onto your feet. You don't twist or pull or strain your body. You don't try to show yourself that you're fine by jumping up quickly. One of the most common reasons minor fall injuries become major injuries is because someone tries to get up too fast. Their muscles are momentarily confused. Their balance hasn't returned. Their joints might be stiff or shocked. And when they try to stand too quickly, they fall again, sometimes much harder. So the most powerful thing you can do after a fall is simply pause. Breathe. Breathe slowly, in and out, and let your body settle. You don't need to fix anything immediately. You're not in a race. You're giving your mind and body a moment to reconnect, to understand what happened, and to work together. That pause alone can prevent further harm. As you breathe, you begin tuning into your body. You take a gentle inventory, like scanning yourself from top to bottom. You notice if something hurts. You notice if your head feels clear or foggy. You wiggle your fingers. You wiggle your toes. You see if your legs will respond. You notice whether your hips or shoulders feel out of place. This isn't a test. It's simply awareness. It's understanding what your body needs before you make your next move. Sometimes you'll feel okay, just shaken up. Sometimes you'll feel a sharp pain or a dull ache. Sometimes you'll feel dizzy or lightheaded. Sometimes you'll feel nothing at all, but your fear makes you hesitate. All of these reactions are normal. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, you start thinking about shifting your body very slowly onto your side. This movement should be gentle, patient, and done in the direction that feels most natural. If rolling to one side hurts too much, try the other. The key is not speed but slow, thoughtful movement. Once you've rolled onto your side, take another breath. Let your body settle again. Being on your side reduces pressure on your spine and hips. It gives you a stable position to think through your next step. From here, your goal is to get into a crawling or hands and knees position. But you don't have to do it all at once. You can move one arm first, then the other, then adjust your knees. Tiny movements add up to steady progress. What matters most is that you stay calm and stable. When you reach a crawling position, you look for something sturdy, something that won't tip, roll, or slide. A heavy chair, a solid table leg, a bed frame, a sofa, a low bench, anything firmly planted. This sturdy surface will help you pull your weight upward safely, without strain. You crawl toward it slowly, using small movements. Every few moments, you pause and breathe. There's no need to rush. When you reach the support surface, you place your hands firmly on it. Then you slowly bring one foot forward so it's flat on the ground while the other leg stays kneeling. This gives you a stable foundation to rise. But before standing, you always check yourself. Is your foot steady? Is your balance centered? Are your hands firmly placed? Is your breathing calm? If anything feels off, you wait. You adjust. You take another breath. Only when everything feels aligned do you begin to push through your legs. Your legs lift you, not your arms. You rise slowly, gently, patiently. When you reach a standing position, you stand still for a moment. You don't walk away immediately. You let your balance settle. You let the dizziness pass. You make sure your body feels ready. But sometimes, the truth is simple. You can't get up. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're helpless. It just means your body needs help. And that's when the next step becomes absolutely essential. Asking for assistance. Your first option is your phone. Ideally, you'll have it with you. Carrying your phone at all times might sound inconvenient, but it's truly a safety tool. A phone in your pocket, around your neck in a pouch, or fastened to your walker or wheelchair ensures that if something goes wrong, you're never out of reach. If your phone is within reach, call someone immediately. It could be a family member, neighbor, caregiver, or emergency services, depending on how you feel and the severity of the situation. If you use a medical alert device, this is the moment to press it. These devices exist for a reason. Not because you expect to fall, but because preparation gives you peace of mind. But what if your phone is out of reach? What if you don't have a device? What if you're alone? That's when your voice becomes your tool. You call out firmly, every few minutes, but not constantly. You don't want to lose your energy. You call when you think someone may be nearby, or when you hear movement outside. If you live in an apartment, your chances of being heard are even greater. If you live in a house, calling near a door or window may help. And if help doesn't come immediately, your next priority is staying safe and warm while you wait. You slowly shift into a position that feels comfortable for your body. Maybe curled on your side, maybe lying on your back with your knees bent, maybe sitting if you can manage it. You try to stay warm by pulling a piece of clothing, a rug, or a towel toward you using small movements. Cold floors can drain body heat quickly, especially if you're immobile. You breathe deliberately. You stay patient with yourself. You remind yourself that waiting is not failure. Waiting is wisdom. Waiting is safety. Waiting is protecting your body until help reaches you. Whenever your situation changes, you hear a neighbor's footsteps, a door closing, or a car pulling in, you try again to call out. You don't give up. You don't panic. You stay focused. Many seniors describe this waiting period as the most emotional part of a fall. But this is where your mental strength shines. You remind yourself that you're resilient, that you've overcome challenges before, and that this moment is temporary. When help finally arrives, whether it's a family member, neighbor, or paramedic, you communicate clearly. You tell them where it hurts. You tell them if you hit your head. You tell them if you felt dizzy before the fall or if you lost consciousness. These details help them lift you safely and decide whether you need medical attention. And once you're sitting or standing again, you do something incredibly important. You reflect. Not to blame yourself, not to feel embarrassed, but to learn. Every fall has a cause. Identifying that cause helps prevent another one. Did you slip? Was the floor wet? Was the lighting too dim? Did your legs feel weak? Did your knees give out? Were you dizzy when you stood up? Did your shoes lack grip? Was a rug loose? Were you carrying too much? Did your blood pressure drop? Understanding the why is one of the most powerful tools you have. From there, prevention becomes your next mission. You check your home for hazards. You remove clutter. You secure rugs. You organize cords. You improve lighting. You install grab bars in the bathroom. You add night lights in hallways. You keep a table or chair near places where you often need support, like your bed or favorite chair. You choose proper footwear, shoes with grip, not slippers that slide. You talk with your doctor about medications that can cause dizziness or lightheadedness. You ask whether you should check your blood pressure regularly. You discuss any recent changes in balance or strength. And you begin gentle strength and balance exercises. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. Simply standing up slowly from a chair, practicing balance with support, or doing light leg lifts can strengthen the muscles that keep you upright. Even 5 minutes a day makes a difference. You do these things because you value your independence. You value your mobility. You value your life. And you understand that being prepared is not worrying. Being prepared is empowering. You are not fragile. You are capable. You are prepared. And by learning these steps, you've taken your safety and your strength into your own hands. Before we close, here's your gentle but important call to action. If this video helped you, please subscribe so you never miss valuable health guidance designed to keep you safe, strong, and confident. And remember to like the video, not for the algorithm, but so more seniors can find this information when they need it most. Sharing this knowledge may help someone else stay safe during a fall, and it may even save a life. You deserve to feel secure. You deserve to feel prepared. And you deserve to stay independent for as long as possible. I'm here every week to help you do exactly that.